hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful Moonology series. Before we do, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading. Now, I know I just said that time and energy are fluid, which they are. However, you will see that I still do utilize time in a sense, mainly for chronology purposes or just to keep things in order, right? But as you will see, when I do call out date signs and times, I am utilizing Eastern Standard Time, and that's why I say it's really irrelevant or fluid, because it will be different depending upon where you are on the globe, right? So obviously the energy even behind the signs, although the moon almost constantly transitions every couple of days, 2 or 3 days, you still may be affected by the certain sign or energy that we discuss. So again, just take what resonates, let the rest fly, because it may be a message for somebody else, right? As I was just getting ready to say, these readings are general, so not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. It may be a message for someone else, someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe, I do not know. Only you know your life, so use your free will and discernment, and you will never be led astray, I promise you that. I also do not subscribe to gender roles over here. However, I may say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energy. It just depends. Once again, use your free will and discernment mainly, right? Flip-flop yourself as you need to. Do not force a shoe to fit that doesn't. I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting. All right? All right. As long as we got that straight. All right. Anyway, let's see here. I am big on numerology, whether or not I call it out really, but if and when I do, I intend for it to likely resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart, okay? Whatever, what have you. I could be talking about, like I said, the person to whom this reading is intended for, or parts of it, right? All right. It just depends. I think that's pretty much it. If I forgot something, prayerfully it'll come out when it needs to. At this point, you'll likely see the primary decks that we are utilizing throughout this series. One serves as the header, the other as the finisher. The header is intended to bring forth the overall energy or message, maybe advice or whatever that Spirit has for you. The finisher is intended to bring forth what messages or advice or insight to take with you, to grow with, continue to reinforce within your life. I don't know, or just advice to go forward, like I said. The variable throughout the series is the tarot, and the tarot is intended to clarify and maybe look a little bit in depth into what the energy or overall advice or header is intended to be about, right? It could be various things for you. This month we are utilizing the the Angel Tarot, right? And all decks and everything will be linked below for your own benefit or reference if you so choose. Excuse me. I also added this combination deck here, Masters, Mystics, Saints, Gemstone, Guardian, all that jazz, whatever. There are 2 separate decks. They are intended to go hand in hand with the finisher, and you'll see once we get further into the reading, because they leave you with the finisher deck. They leave you gems and stones and crystals that you potentially want to utilize through your healing process or to help you get through this energy or whatever it is you may be going through, okay? Same with the Crystal Mandala Oracle, because sometimes I can find them within a combination deck, sometimes I can't, and vice versa with the Crystal Mandala. Sometimes they're in there, sometimes they're not. But I also utilize this book here to reference healing benefits and qualities in regards to said crystals or stones, which you'll see, like I said, towards the end. Okay. All right, I think that's it. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get a quick word of prayer before we dive into this, shall we? To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for this day, for this opportunity. Thank you for utilizing me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight no chaser, clear no chaser. Thank you for the use of my voice, for the use of my tongue, for the insight, the clarity, for the stable mind. Thank you for the knowledge and wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes. Bring forth that stability, the clarity, the enlightenment, like I said, that is so beneficial for the viewer or for whoever is in their lives that it pertains to. And I ask and have faith that it will play out as I know you will see fit for the highest good of any and all involved. For all these blessings and many more, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and dive on in, shall we? All right, first off, let's go ahead and get a little background information. Now, the purpose of this video is to dive into, as you see from the title, the last quarter moon, which is in the sign of Pisces this month. It will fall on the moon will be transitioning on the 22nd at 11:50 is the high vibe time for this I was about to say new moon. Wow, last quarter moon in Pisces. So what was y'all doing in new moon in Pisces? And interestingly enough, that energy I do believe came out as the header in last episode, which I'm getting ready to recap. That's funny. Anyways, Pisces affects the feet, toes, and pineal. Okay, speaking of last episode, we are coming off of the energy of the full moon, which was a total lunar eclipse in the signs of Scorpio and transitioning on that same day into the sign of Sage. So it'll be in the high vibe time sign of Scorpio at 0013, and I utilize military time, which is 12:13 a.m. And by the way, the time of Pisces at 11:50 is a.m. if I didn't say that already. So anyways, it will transition into the sign of Sage on this full moon on the 16th of May at 7:51, which is a.m. once again. So Scorpio affects the genitals, anus, urethra, and prostate, and Sage affects the liver, hips, thighs, and sacrum. And those areas both, as we mentioned last episode, really are, located in that kind of first through, let's say, the third areas, right? Or chakras, right? Ooh. That's quite a bit of energy there too, by the way, because I was getting even then that heavy, because Scorpio is that death, rebirth, endings to begin anew, that transitionary transformation, let's say. And y'all might be going through some kind of transition for me to say that, because generally when you have all that energy, because it's also the tower energy, which y'all should already know signifies changes, so it's like, it's transition. You got to switch it up, do something different. So through this week, from the week of the full moon to get to this last quarter moon, the moon will be transitioning through the signs of not only Scorpio and Sage, but Cappy and Aqua in order to get to Pisces, right? And as we mentioned last episode, Cappy affects the backbone, joints, knees, skin, and hair, and Aqua affects the calf, shin, ankle, and Achilles. All right, so you may be feeling during this transitionary period, you may be feeling sensations or vibrations or energy coursing throughout either of the areas that I just mentioned. Okay. Wow. And then to go into the week following this last quarter moon, the moon will be transitioning from Pisces to Aries to Taurus, and then we will get to the next episode, which will be the new moon in Gem. Okay, and just to recap again, Aries affects the head, teeth, tongue, and arteries, and Taurus affects the neck, vocal cords, throat, and thyroid, and then Gem affects the shoulders, arms, hands, bronchial tubes, and lungs. Okay, All right, because I know I can guarantee when we get to the finishers, we're going to be coming back to this right here. We always do. All right, y'all, let's get it. All right, so diving into the cards here. Wow, this was a lot that came out, y'all. A lot of. Look at this. You got New Moon in Gemini. Communication is key. New Moon in Cappy. Your hard work is paying off. And then the Super Moon. Emotions are running high. Whew. This is some heavy duty energy, y'all. I can't. I just can't. It's a whole lot. Now, first and foremost, communication is key. Whoever, whatever you dealing with, you gonna have to speak up. That's just what it is. You very much or well may be dealing with this Gemini, Cappy, and with this super moon. I don't know why, but I've been getting that world energy lately. Really, all of them. You know what I'm saying? All the signs. That's what, because I think I said that in maybe the episode before last when this came out. I said it's like all the major arcana in one, right? So it's just all the signs, honey. Everybody, really, for real. It could be anybody. But anyways, I do feel like you're gonna be so over the moon, so over the top, like quite literally. You're gonna be so excited, but you may not even be able to find words, because like it says right there, emotions are running high. You're gonna be so excited, you ain't even gonna be able to get your words out. I just feel like right now, I feel like my heart is just racing, but it's with excitement and anticipation. You know what I'm saying? It's just happy, it's just giddy, but it's like it's not funny, but it's just like you may find yourself really stuttering and like just, can't find the words to express how you truly feel, which is just high on life, just lovely, because what you have worked so freaking hard for, this Cappy energy in the center here. Look at the little ram or whatever that's called, jumping for joy. It's not the ram because that's Aries, but whatever this thing is, it's really it's in the middle of transforming, y'all. Whatever this little, I don't know what you call it, but y'all know what it's called, but it's in the middle of transforming. That's what I'm getting. Wow. And the way that it's set up right here, especially in the center between these two, and looking back or going back, it's almost like, so with the communication is key, and especially the energy of Gemini, I generally always get, that twinning, because obviously they're the twins. And anytime, for me, y'all, if y'all don't know, those of you who are new, that twinning energy for me is just that mirror reflection, right? Looking at yourself, even if you don't literally have a twin, but that's the energy that it entails, right? Like quite literally looking at yourself in the mirror and like reflecting on the changes that you've made, the hard work that you've put in, because a lot of y'all, this is just self-work. It ain't even got nothing to do with your business or your, or your job or anything like that. But because you have focused on yourself and worked on yourself, and transformed yourself inside out, that which it shall be outwardly in your 3D as well, right? So within, so without. And that's the vibe that I'm getting. But others of you, it's both. It's all of the above, like I said, with that supermoon energy, all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's the inner as well as outwardly, transformation, yes, as well as on the job, or for those of you who are boss, you still can be on the job and be a boss, but y'all know what I'm saying. You self-employed, let's put it like that. For my entrepreneurs out there, y'all big boss and energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's showing, it's paying, like your hard work truly has and is or will pay off, depending on where you are in your timeline. So just don't give up, because I'm hearing never give up on you. Yeah, don't give up on yourself. Never that. And y'all haven't. And that's the key though. That's you have also maintained that dialogue and that line of communication between you and spirit, baby. Many of you, this may be that you have ascended spiritually. Most definitely. But with this Capricorn energy, because Cappy, is an earth sign, so that's definitely very well something physical that's manifesting here. I heard it's something with this communication is key, because I'm hearing something about like a quite literal as far as a key, like a key to a lock, right? And then I got something about home. So some of y'all may be communicating, or somebody may be communicating this to you, as far as like maybe your relationship is going to a different level, and so you getting the keys to the now here, let me finish that thought. You getting the keys to the house, right? You getting the keys to the crib, maybe even a new crib. But I laughed because I was hearing, I got the keys, keys, keys. I got the keys, keys, keys. All right. We ain't gonna go into there, but yeah. Anyway, moving on before we get in trouble to the bottom of the deck. Let's see what we got here. See? I can't make it up, y'all. I promise I can't. You there. Some of y'all are there. You already there. Some of y'all are very, very close to stepping through this threshold. Go ahead, baby. We'll see when the gibbous moon is, but I will tell you, let's see. I'm looking at my notes right now real quick. So the waxing gibbous series, the transitions, let's say, oh, they're from actually what is this? They're from the first quarter moon, which was in the sign of Leo on the 8th, through to the full moon. This is waxing gibbous, right? Okay. Which I already told y'all, the full moon was in the sign of, I'm telling y'all, the sign of Scorpio or Sage. And I'm trying to tell y'all might want to go back, because didn't I say the episode before last when that super moon came out? So check out, if you haven't already, the first quarter moon video, and then of course the full moon video. And then because then the waning gibbous goes from the full moon that week up until now, the last quarter moon. Okay. It's something about it. Maybe y'all, like, whatever you have been manifesting or working on through these last couple of weeks, it's popping. It's popping. I'm telling you. I feel like by the new moon, this next coming new moon, it's there. Your victory is there. The results, you gonna see it. I promise you that, because that's powerful. Because look, that new moon I told y'all is coming in. So I didn't even connect the dots there. That new moon is coming in the sign of Gemini. And then we just get the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. I'm telling you, work with it, baby. Work with it. Even if it's not showing up quite yet in the physical, that new moon energy in Gemini is going to be a powerful time for you to speak what it is you seek to the divine. I guarantee you. And then I would give it at least 6 months, maybe with the next cycle, like when the full moon is in Gemini, that's when you will see your manifestations, or even Cappy, something about that, what we just saw with that new moon and Cappy, something about that. Okay. That's deep though. Or it could even come with this super moon, because that very well might, because that's some powerful energy right there. I don't know, but it's something to it. It's something about it. I promise you that. Of course, we'll read these towards the end, y'all, when I get through with the finishers. Okay. All right, moving on into the tarot, y'all. Look at this. You got the Knight of Air and the Four of Fire. Oh my God. I feel like this Knight of Air is what's bringing this beautiful news, what's bringing this message, maybe bringing this clarity, so you can see, the truth of that. It's like bringing you, whoever this is, even if it's not maybe your spirit squad, or somebody close to you, maybe who has even been helping you, I don't know, or this very well just could be you, but it's like you're moving, whoever this is moving or guiding you towards this stability, this Four of Fire, this connection, this I heard even commitment, honey, because I told you I might be a relationship. And a relationship can be, with anyone or even anything. Okay. I just heard. Yeah, spirit be with them jokes. I mean, they be for real, but they be with them jokes. But I heard it can even be with your dog. But whatever. I'm just saying, a relationship is not just, because people. I mean, I say we get on here sometimes and be, overly focused on a romantic relationship, and honey, it's like, that should be. I just heard that should be the last thing on your mind. Dang. Ooh, because for many of y'all, told y'all, y'all need to just focus on self. That self-love energy for real. But anyway, the Knight of Air, I'm hearing, brought me out of the darkness to the marvelous light. Look where he brought me from. That's interesting coming from this one, this particular Knight of Air. That's very interesting. I mean, I shouldn't say like this particular Knight of Air. I'm just saying from the Knight of Air in general, because it can get a bad rep a little bit. I like this one actually, but in general it can get a bad rep. Something of a spy, or I just heard detective, but snooper, sometimes even stalker a little bit. But I'm not feeling that. I feel positive energy here. The card itself, as you see, says intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Somebody has worked very, very hard to get to this point, of this Four of Fire, which is stability, which is beautiful. There's a portal energy, and it's like somebody you birthing a dragon right there. Baby, come on out. Unleash that fire. It's powerful energy. Powerful. Something is being cultivated. I do feel that within that Four of Fire energy. And like I said, some of y'all have been working very, very hard for this. She worked hard for the money. So hard for the money. Yeah. Y'all know what it is. So the Knight of Air says events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions. And I'm telling y'all, it's definitely going to be real, real fast, because that's heavy. That the headers, all them, all that new moon energy, and then with that super moon topping it off. Oh yeah, y'all in for a treat is what I hear. And then the Four of Fire says contentment, peace, and abundance. A happy home life. Told y'all. And then some of y'all really getting the keys to a new crib. Can I come over? Go on, Aaliyah. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Come over. Can I come over? Come over. Come over. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Let me quit. The successful completion of a project, by the way, because I'm telling you, I told y'all, with that super moon, I got that world energy. So y'all very much maybe wrapping something up, and you're gonna see the fruits of your labor pay off, honey. I'm trying to tell you. All right. Obviously, the Knight of Air can be any air sign: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Heavy with the Gemini, and then the Four of Fire can be any fire sign: Leo, Aries, or even Sage. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the bottom of the deck. I heard Leo real strong, by the way, with that Four of Fire. Looky here. Alrighty then. As soon as I saw this, I heard patience. Some of y'all truly have been patient. That may be what you have been working on, baby. When you pray for that, when you work on that, because that's one of the toughest lessons. It's you Darren. I don't know what I was trying to mix right there, but I know I was trying to say you guaranteed, and I feel like I was about to say you damn guaranteed to reap some rewards with this, right? It takes dedication, it takes time, it takes patience, right? And then I'm hearing Nip and Kendrick. How long shall I stay dedicated? How long till opportunities and preparation? I need some real reparations before I run up in your bank just for recreation, dedication, hard work, plus patience. To some of all my sacrifices, I'm done waiting. I'm done waiting. Told you that I wasn't playing. Now you hear what I've been saying. Dedication, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Dedication. That's my jam, y'all. That's that money maker right there. That's how it's done. Quite literally. Because too, Spirit is saying, because you still a little young buck in the game with this night. I mean, you making it, you in the courtship, but you move into the king and queen and king first, right? But you're not quite there yet, but that's okay. As long as you continue to stay loyal to yourself, dedicated to stay 10 toes down, right? No matter what comes your way. Remain humble too, because I'm hearing be humble. Sit down, come on through, Kendrick. Double time. But nah, like, you are being honored. Like, Spirit honors you. They honor your work, your progress, your determination. They honor your I just heard pride, but it's not even like in a negative sense or egotistical sense. It's just the fact they have pride in you, right? You are kind, you are loyal, you are the representation of Christ consciousness and energy. You understand what I'm saying? You are the embodiment of Christ. You are picturesque goddess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But this card, this is, of course, earth energy. And I feel like it's even going back to that Cappy, that new moon Cappy. But generally, I get Taurus and or Virgo more so than Cappy with this night. But whoever, it don't matter. It ain't even got to be them. But it's the energy of it, right? You may even want to embody this energy if you have none of those signs heavy in your chart. You understand what I'm saying? So it says time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. And I'll say something about a commitment in that Four of Wands, excuse me. Wow. Four of Air, that's Libra generally for me. So, I don't know. But that's still like balance, stable mind right there. Peace of mind, taking time out to just be with yourself. Woosah, get it together. Balance yourself. Ground yourself. You know what I'm saying? Take a time out from whatever else all you've been doing that been trying to distract you or maybe even cloud your mind, for me to even say that Four of Swords. Anyways, and then a guardian angel. And like I said before, with that Knight of Air, whether or not this is part of your spirit squad coming through, with these messages for you, with this protection, because with both of those nights, these nights, I should say, I get that protective energy, especially with the swords, baby. they swooping out the way, move, bitch, get out of my way. Come on, Transformers, then, because I told y'all somebody transforming in that Cappy energy too. So somebody is transforming for real. I love it. I'm there, baby, and I love it. All right, let's move on to the finishers. Look, what did I say? Oh my God, it don't be me, y'all. I promise it don't. I can't say that enough. It's all spirit, and I give all power and glory to the Most High. Thank you, thank you, thank you for these gifts and this knowledge and this wisdom and this clarity. Thank you. Thank you for the visions, for the insight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, I cannot thank you enough. Surely appreciate it. But like I said, y'all, somebody is truly transforming. You're ascending. You done been through this dark night of the soul. You probably just coming out of it. This also to me signifies the fact that we are coming off of winter, especially at the time of filming. We are coming off of winter and just now entering into this beautiful new year, spring. Actually, what's today? Yeah, we still in that Aries vibe. We getting ready to enter into the Taurus season, but we still, right now at the time of filming, we are still in the Aries vibe. So, anyways, so things are now, I just heard they're about to thaw out for you. Oh, wow, I'm getting a lot. Hold on, slow down. What may have been frozen or held for you, you may not have been seeing, and I feel for many of you, it's really that those physical manifestations, your abundance, right? Whatever, I'm hearing something about pocketed. Whatever you felt like you should have pocketed, I don't know when, maybe even in the winter or whatever the last season of your business. I have no idea, y'all. I'm getting so much right now, but it's like it's coming in, it's coming through. Maybe with this spring energy, maybe with any of the seasons that I've already just said. You know, Gemini, Cappy, whenever the moons are, you know, in those signs, because it don't just gotta be the season necessarily, because I know we already done been past Cappy season, but it could be talking about this next and upcoming Cappy season, because this here right here is the snow moon, and that is during the winter time. Either way, y'all, what I'm saying is, like, you have gone through, because I see somebody done trekked through there with that night, busting through obstacles and blockages. Archangel Michael and Metatron energy coming through here, and now, because like I said, in that night of earth, yes, you have stayed down and dedicated and loyal, and the fruits of your labor will and are and have paid off. Trust me. Some of y'all, it took a minute for you to get a different point of view, is what I just heard. Basically another perspective. Anytime I see someone, when they depict someone with their eyes, their physical eyes covered, that's a message to me from the divine that they did that. They blocked you. You may have been living in this illusion or even under a facade for so long, maybe even all through winter, but I do feel like it's been a while. It's been some months, if not years, for some of you, because they forced you to go within, to tap in, to connect, to use your discernment, to learn to value and honor your intuition, the beautiful gifts that are given. You know what I'm saying? Because without it, we are nothing. That's how do you think we navigate through this thing called life? They had to show you. And then, because I don't even know why now I'm hearing, free your mind and the rest will follow. That's what you had to do. Purify your mind, them thoughts, that negative, low vibe energy from yourself. Yes. Good job, they said. Good job. That's powerful, because this is a number 30. You have come into alignment, which was vital in order for you to even see a different perspective. That's the Holy Trinity for me. Mind, body, spirit. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She opened herself up, and that's what you had to work on. Okay. All right. Good. Let's move on then to the bottom of the deck. Wow. And y'all, that's crazy. I ain't even gonna do no spoiler alert. We'll just get there next month. But let me just say, because I feel like this is powerful for them to bring this up to me right now, is that I just today, I keep forgetting the date. What is it? The 18th or 19th? Something like that. What is today? It is the 19th. So we are still, under the energy or vibe of the full moon, which, like I told you, the total lunar eclipse in Scorpio or Sage now, whatever. But according to my notes, we are under waning gibbous 3 in the sign of Cap, right? Today, the moon is. But what I was getting to is the fact that I just shuffled for pull cards for the next month's set or series, right? Or episodes. Shoot, I can't even talk. But during pre-shuffle, this popped out along with, wow, oh my God. Along with that purity, y'all. Oh my God. That's why they wanted me to say it. I wasn't even going to say it, but there's like, no, say it. Wow. Oh my God. I am lost for words right now. 313 may be something big for you, by the way. I don't know why that's coming through, but it is. Anyway, and waxing gibbous 4. I'm being called to look that up. That was on the, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. On the third. Oh my. It was on the 13th, which is the number of this card, in the sign of Libra. Which Libra, that's probably why that 4 of Swords, why I slipped and said 4 of Air a little while ago. It don't be by accident. I'll be trying to tell y'all that. It be on purpose. But anyway, Libra affects the kidneys, ureter, bladder, veins, and skin. And that 13 is potentially a 4. The 13 is also the transformation, death or whatever, scorpionic energy in the tarot, in the major arcana, right? You got to, like I would be telling y'all, use your free will and your discernment, but you definitely got to use your free will in order to go through this process. It's by choice. God gives you the choice. It's up to you to choose or to accept or take heed. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, take your mask off. It's time for the real you to shine. And I always get with this wheel, it's almost like she has a mirror in her hand and she's reflecting. She's looking at herself, like I said, with the Gemini energy, and communication is key. She's self-reflecting, seeing the truth, seeing the true her. I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid. Just let it show. Let it spray is what I heard. Some of y'all probably been choked up for so long. I don't know why I'm getting, I know that thing is not a corset, but I don't know what it's called that they used to wear around their necks. But why they used to wear them, I have no idea. But anyway, I feel like I'm hearing a sign of eliteness, a sign of status, something like that. But what I was about to say is y'all I feel like some of y'all have been closed off or choked out, like you've been holding back, hiding your true authentic voice as well as self. Man, speak the truth, honey. Speak up for yourself. But it's also something about her galaxy, like her dress. It reminds me of a galaxy, and I heard something like the galaxy is within you, and it's really one and the same. Like you are in the galaxy, and the galaxy is in you. It's just the same idea as all is one and one is all. You understand? I don't know. That's coming through heavy. It's almost like with the 1 moving into the 3 and that 13, it's like I said, you are one and one is all, because with that 3, I'm even hearing 3 of cups, and it's like a group of like-minded souls coming together to celebrate with the 1 and 3 being a 4, to celebrate the stabilization within themselves, to celebrate the fact that you all are all mirrors of each other. Say that 5 times fast. Jeez. But nah, like I'll be telling y'all all the time, people, especially the ones you're closest to and or dealing with at whatever time or season in your life, are merely reflections of you, whether you like it or not. But they're showing you things within you. And, if you don't like it, change it, fix it, adjust, grow, move forward, right? Let go. There's something about that, though. But I feel like y'all have done this. Y'all, I know y'all have. Because I'm right there with you. Y'all done put in work. Yeah. I love it. All right. So this won't be too terribly long. Let's go on and get into these readings of these cards, okay? All right, you guys, beginning with the headers here. And I guess we'll just go in order that they came out, okay? Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini, pages 46 and 47. A successful relationship usually comes down to the one thing, communication. And the New Moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to that person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming, a time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. When you're tuning to the moon, and I like to look at these as affirmations, it says, write a list of all the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Write a list of all of the people you love most and see if you're prioritizing them. Additional meanings for this card. Time to tell someone how you feel. Don't be all in your head and not in your heart. Someone is flirting with you. Read more books. The teaching. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing of ideas I ran that all together. I don't know why I always do that. Gemini is the sign of communication and socializing of ideas and travel. And the energy around it and around this card, no matter when you pull it, is speedy, gossipy, and flirtatious. The new moon in Gemini is a wonderful time to get out and socialize. Gemini loves a chat. One thing to be aware of is that this card can also indicate being mentally, quote, scattered, end quote. Daily meditations will help to unscramble crossed wires in your brain. All right. Moving on to your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn, pages 60 and 61. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time. That will inform your best course of action now. So think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. When you're tuning to the moon, make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meanings. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling and avoid anyone who is controlling. The teaching. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. And I feel like I could hardly even get through that sentence fast enough because they kept saying purity, purity, purity. So I feel like it is very much so connected to that snow moon, which we'll get to in just a moment. Pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. All right? And finally, emotions are running high. Supermoon, pages 110 and 111, and definitely something about this new here with these ones. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large like the silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. When you're tuning to the moon, it says, success is close, I just must trust. Success is close, I just must trust. Additional meanings. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. Okay? The teaching. A supermoon is a new or full moon that takes place when the moon is at its closest point to the earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as a perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears about 14% bigger at this time. The moon is known as the queen of emotions, and if you draw the supermoon card, regardless of when you do this, you can expect your feelings to be more highly charged. Alright. Now, moving to the bottom of the deck with the gibbous moon. Alright. Pages 30 and 31. You're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. The word gibbous means, quote, bulging, end quote. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an, quote, ending, end quote, card with a neat, quote, yes or no, end quote, answer. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to the situation. So be careful if you choose to light it. Light it up, light it up. Wait a minute, how it go? Spark it up, spark it up. How it go? I don't know, that's what I'm hearing though. Attuned to the moon. It says, I know that I'm on the right track. I know that I'm on the right track. Additional meanings. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. All right? The teaching. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle and, as such, tends to be a rather intense period of the month. So they said it's just before the full moon, so in particular this would be from the quarter moon, which was in the sign of Leo on the 8th, through the full moon on the 16th. So the moon will transition during the waxing gibbous is really mainly what they're talking about, through the signs of Leo, Virgo, Libra, and then of course into Scorpio and then Sage. Okay, so any of those energies or vibes may or even signs may be important to you. That may be who you're dealing with. The time of year may be important to you, whatever, what have you. Okay. And finally, it says, no matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. All right. Now let's get on to the finishers. All right. Look at this beautiful energy. So beginning with number 30 in Snow Moon, pages 76 and 77. Them beautiful sevens. I'm manifesting money. Yeah. Anyways, purity. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. That is no coincidence, y'all. Telling y'all it all connects and makes sense. The affirmation. I know why I do what I do. I know why I do what I do. What's the song? Bring it to me. Bring it to me. What is the song? Oh, I can't think of it right now. But anyway, the word purity now seems to have a kind of loaded moral quality. Anytime I mention the word, people mostly think about how it's used in religions or in morals. For example, the purity of virgins, the purity of no sex before marriage, the purity of celibacy, the purity of bloodline of certain extreme right-wing groups. No wonder we use the word with some trepidation. The purity I refer to here is the purity of the silver moon on the unmarked snow, the simple purity of intention that nature demonstrates, the purity of clean water in a mountain stream, the purity of one single purpose. The Cambridge Dictionary defines this kind of purity as, quote, being clean or free from harmful substances, end quote. And I guess in our world, so full of pollution and damage to the environment, that may well be hard to find. Wow. However, the ancients looked at the cycles that brought ice and snow as sort of a reset button, a time when everything lay fallow for a while and brought with it a kind of simplicity. These times were hard, but if we were prepared for them, we would survive. There are good reasons to strive for a kind of positive purity in our lives. Being precise with our language and as clear as we can in our communications means fewer miscommunications and misunderstandings in our relationships and work life. Keeping our intentions pure and untainted with lower energies such as jealousy, revenge, or unworthiness is as much as possible means that our motivations are pure and not muddy in their reasoning. And the companion stone or metal is clear quartz. Okay, moving on to the bottom of the deck. 13 Waxing Gibbous 4, pages 42 and 43. Will. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions in life, no one else's. Passion and will determine a great proportion of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. The affirmation. I have the will to make the changes I need. I have the will to make the changes I need. Will feels like a very old-fashioned concept. In a modern world where it seems like everything is geared up to be as easy as possible, or there is always someone else to blame, the idea of placing our personal will persistently into something seems quaint. When we decide we are going to change something in our lives, let's say a particularly negative pattern or bad habit, breaking the old way we do things can be difficult. The change requires a concentration of our will. We may want the change, but it is our will that insists we stay on the path to that change. To be willful means we have the power of control over our own actions, and that will fires up the persistence we need to get what we want. Contrary to popular belief, in witchcraft traditions, practitioners do not interfere with another's free will. This means we do not cast spells upon people to influence their behavior. How do we get what we want instead? We cast ourselves in line with our will, focusing carefully on what we would like in our lives instead. I was stuttering at first because I kept hearing that's that 30 energy about purity and getting into alignment, right? Mind, body, spirit, in order to understand your own free will and discern the truth between that. Make sense? Anyways, for example, instead of casting a spell to get back our ex-boyfriend who doesn't want us by influencing his will to love us again, we more ethically cast upon ourselves for our ideal partner. This way, we don't interfere with his free will, and if the ex is our ideal partner, he will return to us freely. If not, we have attracted someone new and better for us. Either way, win-win, right? To use our will productively, we should assess what we really want and make sure this is what we want to reach for. And the companion stone or metal is hematite. Now, before I get into the readings of the stones or crystals, which will come in a minute, I forgot to mention in the disclaimer that you may see or you will see, not even may, at some point, the stones or crystals and their benefits scroll through your screen, especially when I get to them within the readings. But I do know that for the combo deck, the hematite is not, nor is it in the, let me slow down what I'm saying. For the combo deck, hematite nor clear quartz, they have several quartz, but neither one of these are in the combo deck. So we'll get to the cards themselves out of the crystal mandala as far as for the stones, for clear quartz and I'm about to call it smoky quartz and hematite. Lord have mercy. Anyways, that's coming up. All right, you guys, love it, the birds talking. So moving into the cards before we get to the reading out of the book of the crystals. Look at here. Here is, didn't I tell y'all I felt like Archangel Michael and Metatron coming through with that purity and crushing through them blockages and obstacles. Baby, come through then. And that's exactly what you can use this clear quartz for if you so choose. I love it. I see somebody on their throne, like really in their divine essence and learning their strength and their power within them to even fight off any, like I said, blockages or obstacles in their way. You've harnessed this power within yourself. You've caught on. That's why I said some of y'all may be that knight of, because I think I mentioned them too with that knight of air. If I did, and I felt like I did, but that's them coming through again in that. And I told y'all that's probably just y'all, or your spirit squad. But honey, come on through. I love it. You are powerful, baby. You are a powerful being, whether you realize it yet or not. I'm here to tell you. I'm here today to tell you. Especially if this resonates. I just heard some of y'all gonna be shitting on folks. Don't do that maliciously. Be careful of your intentions, what they say. Especially with that purity, you got to come from a place of pure intentions. But nah, I mean, it is what it is, though. Somebody spirit squad said, yeah, y'all gonna be shitting on hoes. It's just you can't help it, though. And you may even have somebody literally shitting bricks because of maybe how they mistreated you. I'm looking at a beautiful cardinal that just came in this tree in front of me. And that's your spirit squad, your ancestors. They got you, baby. They protected. They bringing you love, by the way. Thank you. I receive it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. They letting you know, though. Man, this is the thanks that they're bringing you, the gratitude that they're showing you for staying 10 toes down, for basically carrying the torch is what I hear. Yes, as it flies to the next tree. Yeah, they wanted me to see that. For carrying the torch, for staying 10 toes down, for staying dedicated and loyal to the cause, even when you felt like you wanted to give up, even when people was talking dirty about you, being trifling with your name. You know what I'm saying? Just slandering it. They had no idea what they was doing. And that's why all you kept, and I know y'all did, because I did, kept stepping. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Have mercy on their soul. Some of y'all ancestors, though, they not, they like, look, I'll take that karma, but nah, it's not even like that, though. But it is, they protective of you. That's what that is. I told y'all, that's why I was getting protection with that night, both of them nights, really. Yeah, they protective of you, baby, because you a good one. You a holy one. You king of kings. I'm hearing. No matter if you male or female, honey, it's the energy. You royalty. Royalty, royalty, royalty. You know. Come on, Kendrick, once again, buddy. But anyway, I know, y'all. Whatever. That 444 standing out strong, by the way, and this is definitely bringing me heart chakra vibes. Even though the clear quartz can be used for any chakra, really. It's just, it can be whatever you want it to be. That's the thing. Oh my God. Thank you for that message. That's what it is too. Y'all are, not only are you Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, or maybe want to call upon either one of them, but I feel like y'all are embodying this energy, or that may be even the advice to whatever. Y'all are the clear quartz. Y'all walk through this bitch clearing shit out. Like, say what? Say who? Who wants some? They can get it. That's how y'all, like, oh man. And it's not, like I said earlier, it's not even like so much of a prideful thing. It's not an egotistical thing whatsoever. It's that you know whose child you are. You know your head is chosen. You know what I'm saying? You know you are like her touched by an angel. I used to watch that show. But you know what I'm saying? You smothered, covered, dipped, and fried. You ain't got nothing to worry about. So yes, you are supposed to walk around in this bitch head held high. You know what I'm saying? Not that you looking down at anybody, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, you just got that confidence, that aura about yourself. I'm a child of the king. I'm a child of the king. Wherever I go, my father is rich. My father is rich in houses and land. He rules the world. He rules the world with the palm of his hand. Rubies and diamonds. Rubies and diamonds, silver and gold. Yeah, that was an old little, we used to sing that back in the little kids choir, honey. Yes, that was the ish too, by the way. But it's just like, you know whose you are. You know who you belong to. So you know you ain't got nothing to worry about. God promised us that, you know? Anyways, so thank God for doing your job. You know what I'm saying? For sticking to it. That's again, it's that reciprocity. They giving you what you done gave in, what you put in work for. I told y'all, put in work, put in work. Anyway, let me get on because these can be rather lengthy. So let's see. That was hold on. Look, I paused it right at 5:50. That very well may be a number for y'all, because I'm telling y'all, some of y'all going through this transformation, this growth, this change in that 5 energy. Y'all moving, and then the 5s together, even though it's a master number, we really don't reduce master numbers. However, it still holds the power of 10 and or 1. And speaking of 1, we getting into this. You are number 1, boo. You are number 1. Anyways, pages 26 through 29, I believe. Hold on. If I can turn the page. Yeah. So I told y'all these can be rather lengthy, so just bear with me, okay? Archangel Metatron and Clear Quartz. Power. Together we bring you the gift of power. Spiritual power enables you to trust in your higher guidance, no matter what appears to be happening in your life. Psychological and emotional power enables you to transform through evolving your belief systems and processing your emotions, through which you gain wisdom. Physical power gives you the strength to take action on the matters that serve your life path. This gift of power is safe for you to receive because you will use it to fulfill your divine destiny, which in turn supports all beings. One is all and all is one. This oracle brings you guidance about the nature of power within you. As part of your spiritual journey at this time, you are being given the opportunity to change your relationship to power. This may mean letting go of the fear of being powerful. It might seem strange to hold such a fear, Yet if we look around the world today, there are many examples of those in powerful positions being exploitative and abusive rather than protective and empowering of those that may be impacted by their expression of power, baby. And it's now more than ever. Y'all seeing left and right, the truth's coming to light. And that's what I'm saying. That's probably why that Knight of Air came through too, because I told y'all somebody coming through with the message of truth. If it's not through this reading, you're going to see it show up in your life to let you know. I told y'all, move, bitch, get out of my way. Like, it's like, and that's, again, that's not in such a prideful or boastful type of energy, but it's like, I feel like spirit is moving things, Archangel Metatron included, moving things out of your way, moving people, places, and things out of your way to place you in that position, because they know you will be the right one for the job and you gonna get it done. Remembering to, like I said, in that Knight of Earth, being honorable, being humble, and you know what I'm saying, understanding whose child you are, and just being that Christ consciousness and allowing that energy to exude from you peacefully. I'm a child of the King. Anyways, yet power itself is an essential component on the spiritual path. Without it, you will lack the energy needed to follow your dreams, take meaningful action, stand up for what is true for you, set priorities, and in parentheses they say, and honor them. Be honorable, right? And that Knight of Earth. That's 9 of Earth too. That Virgo energy, okay? Establish clear and helpful boundaries with others and become a courageous light shining true. Even if others doubt or misunderstand you at times. So what? They done slandered your name. They gonna get what's coming. You ain't gotta worry about it. Because you can't speak. You gotta watch your tongue, baby. There's power of life and death in the tongue. And when you speak ill of the child of God, that you better believe that's about to come back on you. Tenfold, what I just heard. So also, because they keep bringing me back to all is one and one is all, when you do that, you got to remember, and whoever you trying to teach or show the way, whatever, you better let them know. Share this message with them. When you do that, when you speak ill on somebody else's name, you speaking about yourself. I told y'all that Gemini twin in energy. Be careful. Be careful. It says, yes, power can be misused when it comes from selfish agenda about serving one's own immediate needs rather than that serving love. When one chooses to serve love in all things, something marvelous happens. Personal needs are met as well as the needs of others. It is a win-win situation that is created. To use your power to serve love will help you grow rapidly on the spiritual path and gain traction in the physical world, bringing your dreams to life more quickly. You'll know when you are using your power to serve love because it will feel strengthening to your heart, and you will become able to step forward on your life path, expressing yourself in a clearer, stronger, and more empowered way. As your light shines brighter in this way, you'll be helping others more too. As you continue to become more comfortable with owning your power, you will learn how to handle yourself in a way that is lovingly disciplined and strong. That is no coincidence that those nights came out like that, as well as any of the other cards. I'm trying to tell y'all, it all connects and makes sense. You shall become even more willing to admit to the aspects of your character not constructive or helpful without judging yourself, but whilst also acknowledging you are powerful enough to do something to heal an attitude or change behavior that isn't supporting your soul, like I said, with that purity. You will then increase your power even more because you'll increase your ability to overcome the behaviors that would once have held you back. Every human personality has its strengths and its less helpful qualities. Less helpful qualities in your character are not bad. They are gifts from the universe, the places through which we are encouraged to pay attention so we can lovingly grow. What did I say about that mirror energy? They are the starting place through which we focus our healing intention, become more empowered, and gain great soul satisfaction in doing so. The best way to do this is to love yourself. Told y'all that self-love energy, yeah? Then you can accept whatever your less helpful traits may be and use your personal power to choose different ways to be, over and over again. Your personal power will give you the ability to keep adjusting your behavior, realigning your thinking with a strong, loving reality, and cultivating unconditional trust and determination. When you commit to these powerful behaviors, you will naturally evolve into a new and more spiritually advanced way of being. In this way, you can accept the gift of power without fear that you will misuse it. Your use of power is to serve your spiritual growth. Whenever we grow spiritually, we are helping not only ourselves, but the greater good too. Even if that spiritual growth sometimes makes others uncomfortable for a time. In parentheses, after all, growth is rarely a comfortable process, at least at first, right? All right. And the gift of power you now accept will support you to transform any tendency you have towards self-sabotage, doubt, feeling afraid, lacking in confidence, or being unwilling to take risks that are essential if you are to grow. That's everything I was telling. I love it. Thank you so much, Spirit. I love that. That's everything I was telling y'all. Within you now is the inner strength to overcome any obstacle. Like I said, y'all are embodying this Metatron, the Archangel Michael energy, the clear quartz energy. Your spiritual success is inevitable. It is only a matter of time before you see and feel it in your world. What I say? It ain't even me. I don't even know why. I don't take no credit. It ain't me. But what they say to you through me. Jesus. Anyway, let's finish on with this healing process. And before I begin, y'all do not have to have this deck or cards or anything like that to necessarily do this. You can just envision or embody the energy, you know what I'm saying, within the card. Keep it in your mind's eye. Feel it. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibration. It's just a good vibration. Yeah. So feel it. You know what I mean? Envision it. So to integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of clear quartz and Archangel Metatron who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing around all aspects of my expression of power now. I choose to see, know, and feel that I am a powerful being that serves love. It is so natural for me to realize my inner power and to feel safe in expressing it to serve love, even tough love sometimes, in all ways. Through my own free will, so be it. All right? If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the oracle card with the mandala image facing towards you and resting at your solar plexus chakra, which is over your abdominal area. Rest and breathe in and out several times, then say aloud, I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to release any fear, doubt, guilt, or shame over the use or abuse of power by myself or others. I now dedicate myself to receive the gift of divine power, to use it wisely and in service to my life path for the greater good. Through divine mercy and unconditional love, so be it. Now hold the card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the oracle card between them. Bow your head and say, May divine love heal all expressions of power. May all power serve love so that every being can be happy and free. According to divine wisdom, so be it. And then finally, you can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. One more time for the divine. I express my power on the path of love and grow my divine presence in the world. All right, you guys, moving on to hematite. All right, y'all. This card and came out so many times. At least that's what I feel. But it's still beautiful energy. It's just like I feel like somebody has a powerful mother. I don't know why I'm getting. I guess because it says Guru Mother, but I feel like somebody has a powerful, like feminine, strong, fierce feminine energy and or ancestor that keeps showing up for them time and time again, because like I said, we done got this card a couple times, I know, and then I think it came out even a couple more times. Like I told y'all, I pulled for, actually it will be June, the month of June technically, but anyways, for the next set of things today, and it kept can't even talk. It came out a couple times, different which will be different episodes. So it'll be interesting to see what this is all about. But regardless, it's like even coming off of that 444 energy in the clear quartz, you doubling up, you bossing up, you leveling up here with this 888. And this is powerful energy. Some of y'all truly are life past 8 and or born in August. Maybe even born on the 8th of whatever month, especially since we got Gemini. So maybe June and or what do we say? Cappy, right? So maybe even January, right? 8th, that is, right? 8th of January or 8th of June, I don't know. Or even in the whole month of August, or even the 8th of August, or even any other month for that matter, doggone it, because I'm telling y'all with that super moon, that's like anybody. So whatever. But it's just something about that energy, and this is eternal changes, transformation. Y'all see that lightning in the background? That's the first thing that jumps out to me every time I see this card. I was trying to say I can't miss it. You can't miss it, you know? I also always get the vibe too of like tigress energy, something about that. Tiger may be your spirit totem, animal totem for some of you. For whatever reason, I'm getting even a butterfly towards the bottom there. So that is transformative energy even for me, and it's shape shifting. That's what I kept trying to get out of that Cappy energy. It was like a mix of whatever the symbol, the astrological, the name of it, I can't even think of it right now. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank, but whatever that is called, it's like it's shape shifting between two forms, maybe even three, possibly. I don't know, but I feel like that's what y'all are doing. Y'all are embodying so many different things, and revealing, or the idea or advice is to reveal those different layers of yourself. Okay? Just show your true, authentic self, basically. You are diverse and unique for a reason. Don't be afraid of that. If you need help, you can even call on the guidance from the spirit of the Guru Mother, okay, or Goddess Durga, which again I'm about to read this in just a second. Hematite is very powerful. It's in the family. It's like platinum. It does essentially the same thing. It's very, very potent and powerful, and it's even rare. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. Why can't I get my words right now? Platinum is, and like I said, well, I didn't say it in this one, but anytime platinum comes up, like it's so new, you know what I'm saying, like in the relative sense compared to some of these other ancient gems and stones that we reference, that it's not even in a lot of the decks. And I had to really dig for research, you know, its health and healing and spiritual benefits, you know. So I don't know. This is a new version of yourself, though. I do feel that. Okay, let's get on to it, because y'all already know. Y'all saw from the first one how lengthy these can be. Pages 225 through 228. Okay. Goddess Durga and Hematite, Spirit of the Guru Mother. We bring you the empowerment of the Spirit of the Guru Mother. Sometimes there is so much choice that we struggle to commit. It is often not an issue of unwillingness to make an effort, but concern that the choice might not be the quote right end quote choice. We might pray to the universe to be shown what to do according to a wisdom greater than our own. Although our free will is always in place, we are able to accept a task divinely given or rejected. The universe answers every prayer. In your heart, you have been asking for guidance to be shown what you need to do in a particular situation, or perhaps more generally in your life at this time. I couldn't even get through it fast enough, because what they tell you, which card was that? Hold on. Time out. Let me look for it. All right. So really both of them. I forgot which one. So this card itself. Oh, okay. That's powerful. So this card itself actually came from the wheel, right? That's crazy. And what they sit here telling you, they're telling you that you have the will, use your free will, basically. That's crazy. That ain't no coincidence, y'all. But what I also was gonna say is I was hearing the affirmations, but it's also bringing me back to the affirmation from not only the wheel, but the snow moon, which says, I know why I do what I do. And then the affirmation from the wheel says, I have the will to make the changes I need. And what they sitting here telling you, basically use that free will to make these changes. Yes? Oh my God. Anyways, let's see, where was I? So you want to know the best way forward so your actions are in alignment with heaven. In response, you have now become the spirit of the Guru Mother. The spirit of the Guru Mother is the direct, focused, and clear task given to you by the fiercely compassionate Divine Feminine. The Guru Mother is the unconditionally loving guide who will protect your soul keeping you on the straight and narrow, spiritually speaking, is what they have in parentheses, and ensure that your efforts bring you the best spiritual results and not lead you off onto a distracting and ultimately unnecessary tangent. Although you can choose whether or not you wish to accept the task, know that it has been given slow down. Although you can choose whether or not you wish to accept the task, know that it has been divinely bestowed upon you. How do you know which task that this is? Look at your life. What's happening? What's possible for you to act upon? Where is your growth edge? What are you currently empowered to do? There's your task. And I told y'all, it says do what you can and do it now. But I'll tell you, it clearly in the purity, in the snow moon, it says you know what it is that you need to do. But I told you, I said you have been divinely chosen. I'm hearing a price on your head, but it's like, nah, that's because you are a chosen one. God hand selected you. You know what I'm saying? It's whether or not you got to use your free will to take heed to the calling, basically. So the oracle also comes to you with this understanding. If the divine gives you a task, you can handle it. Even if you are going to need to grow, you have it within to complete it successfully. When the universe gives you an opportunity or life situation to work through, it is giving you a vote of confidence. What I said. They have confidence. They have faith in you. They are proud of you. They see what they done grew, you know? Anyways, the Divine Mother says to you, quote, "Here is my will. I'll empower you. Now go for it," end quote. If you want to take her advice, don't hesitate or doubt. Be as focused and forward moving as if you were the spear that she had thrown with her almighty hand and fought in flawless aim, heading straight towards the center of the target. When the oracle of the spirit of the Guru Mother comes to you, you are being told your efforts have divine power behind them. The situations in your life you are willing to grapple with are going to resolve far more quickly and potently than you might have believed possible. The power of your own efforts, amplified with divine will, creates extraordinary movement. Distraction, procrastination, and hesitation shall not touch you. Your focus will be complete and your task shall be attained. The trust you feel in yourself and the divine will increase because of this. You will gain more confidence in yourself. You'll become game for bigger and bolder challenges. The universe will be able to ask for more of you and give you more because you shall be increasingly open to it. The risk you take at this time with the absolute intention will, yes, that's why they stopped me. What they say about the pure intention? The risk you take at this time with absolute intention will bring you so much more than resolution of task at hand. If you have been overwhelmed, confused, pulled in too many directions, and feeling as though you are trying to do everything and completing nothing, this oracle comes with guidance. The spirit of the Guru Mother, if requested, will fly through your life and take you along with it for the ride. That's where that lightning energy is coming. Change it. Are you ready? Are you ready? So, the spirit of the Guru Mother, if requested, will fly through your life and take you along with it for the ride. The unleashing of divine will shall clear away the inessentials and reveal to you what is important and what you need to do. If you are willing to surrender into this fierce grace, you will be honored by it. They're going to honor again. Go into your heart, and if you feel brave and bold enough, which in parentheses they have, you are, in parentheses, then complete the following healing process to invoke the Guru Mother's intervention. And to integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of Hematite and goddess Durga who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing empowerment of the spirit of the Guru Mother. May my actions be true, decisive, and pure. May I ground truth through my actions in the world. May the spirit of the Guru Mother enter my life and direct my beings into fearless, focused action. May all beings, through unconditional love and divine mercy, be blessed with the clear conscious awareness of divine will. May they be empowered by it to act with fearlessness and joy through my own free will. So be it. And if you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the oracle card with the mandala image facing outwards from your solar plexus chakra, which is over your abdominal area. Relax and breathe in and out several times. Y'all, that's the focus, I'm telling y'all. And I told y'all anyway, with that moving from that full moon in Scorpio / Sage, that the focus chakral areas will be the 1st through the 3rd. Okay? So you breathe in and out several times and then say this aloud. I choose of my own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of my entire being to forgive myself for any hesitation, procrastination, misdirected action, or wasted time and energy. I choose now to surrender my will into the strength of the Divine Mother. May the Spirit of the Guru Mother guide my own will into uplifting, conscious, empowered action, driving me forward onto the path of my divine destiny for the greatest good. Through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so be it. And then it says, hold the oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the oracle card between them. Bow your head and say, may divine love bring fearless focus and unconditional trust into the hearts of all beings, so that action according to higher will gains traction in the world. May all hearts be empowered with sacred, clear, passionate purpose, according to divine grace and in service to the divine feminine wisdom evolving through humanity at this time. So be it. And then finally, you can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. I am the Spirit of the Guru Mother. Divine will empowers my action in the world. I am the Spirit of the Guru Mother. Divine will empowers my action in the world. One more time for the divine. I am the Spirit of the Guru Mother. Divine will empowers my action in the world. Baby. I almost did it again. I almost forgot to read to y'all from the book. Hold on. Let me find them real quick. Okay. I'm sorry. So, I guess we'll begin with quartz, clear quartz. And I'm just going to read to you some general information about the quartz crystal family in and of themselves, because y'all know, well, if you don't know, there are several different types of quartz, including clear quartz, smoky quartz, rose quartz, you know what I'm saying? I think aqua, aura quartz, there's all kind of quartz. So anyways, let's see, page 18 first, it says, this is crystals for your special space, whatever that may be, okay? It says quartz brings energy into the room, okay, or into a room. And then moving on to page 27, it says you can, for crystal points, it says add 4 quartz crystals around each chakra crystal to intensify the effect if you have the clear quartz crystal points. Say that 5 times fast. So basically you can put them around, the area or chakra you're working with, no matter what chakra that is, and intensify that energy. Okay. All right. Moving on to page 29. It says, it kind of reiterates what I just said from page 18, but it says for energy and balance, amethyst and quartz crystal clusters will energize the room they're in. Everyone will feel more relaxed and at home. Place one in your living room or any communal area. Okay. And then moving on, can't help all that background noise, y'all. Be trying to let it pass, but can't wait forever either. So moving on to page 30. It says to soften water. Quartz will help to soften water in hard water areas. Place crystals inside the water tank or attach them to pipes. Quartz also reduces fuel consumption. Attach it to the carburetor or fuel line in your car. Wow, I didn't know that. So that's a good one. Okay, you would definitely right now. Why they trying to get the gas to like $8? Yeah, very much so. Okay, because see, I wasn't even gonna read these, y'all, but Spirit was like, no, read them. Read them. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. All right, now down to the nitty gritty, which is really kind of what all of it is what we're here for, right? But here's what the reading is for wait a minute, hold on, I missed the page. Yep, hold on, y'all, sorry. The main reason you're here, whatever. All right. Wow, it's the whole the whole page of 34. So that's powerful. The number 7. So bear with me. Quartz comes in many varieties and formations. It is the most abundant mineral on the Earth's surface. Over 70% of the land we walk on is formed from quartz or other silicates in one form or another. Quartz is the healing crystal. It will channel any type of energy and will help with all healing. That's why I'm telling y'all it's for all chakras. It don't matter what. And as we already said, it enhances the abilities and magnification and energies of any other crystal that you may want to use. And that is why I say, if you don't get nothing else for beginners, you starting out, definitely make sure to have you some clear quartz, because it's like the golden, what is it called? The universal donor, if you will, of the crystals. Just like rosemary is the universal donor of the herb family. You understand what I'm saying? It can be anything. You can transmute it into anything you want it to be if you don't have it. It's powerful. Okay? Anyway, you just set your intention and put that energy into it and allow it to do what it do. All right? So if you are unsure which crystal or crystals to work with, try quartz. The use of quartz is recorded in many ancient manuscripts. It heals sickness and wounds and allows communication with spirits and exhibits scientifically verifiable properties such as, I don't know how you say this, piezoelectric effect. I don't know, it says see page 7, but I don't know if we'll go to that. But it says, they're saying turn to it, child. And I'm trying to get mad. Not mad for real, but you know. Let me see if I can find it. So it says, scientific evidence, this is page 7. Without crystals, we'd have no rockets, guidance systems, lunar landers, Mars rovers. So really, crystal healing is rocket science. It says, but let's keep it simple here. Today, although science has failed to prove a direct effect of crystals on any disease or condition, it has shown that crystals do indeed vibrate, and they exhibit both piezoelectric and pyroelectric effects. Crystals have also been shown to hold both heat and electricity to focus light energy. These special properties of crystals have numerous practical applications, from the use of quartz crystals in watches to the development of lasers, and crystals can even store data, even in 5-dimensional quartz crystal computer chips, or seen in 5-dimensional quartz crystal computer chips. Well, that was a lot. Okay. All right. It goes on to say some more stuff, but I'm not going to get all into that. It says, cultures past and present have attributed crystals with an ability to channel light, and that light is literally the fabric of our existence. We are, quote, beings of light, end quote. The future glimpse through the eyes of the quantum physicists also reveals a universe made not of solid matter, but simply of photons of light. Some of the many varieties of quartz and their healing qualities are covered individually within this chapter, and I'm just going to stick with quartz crystal in general, okay, since we're talking about clear quartz. It says clear or white hexagonal crystals in masses, sometimes with inclusions. And again, they advise you in parentheses to see also profiles for specific quartzes. Okay, it is astrologically associated with all, and its chakras, all. Anyways, healing qualities, it says quartz crystals is a, quote, feel better, end quote, stone. It improves your quality of life, makes you feel happier, and re-energizes you in all situations. It channels any energy, so helps any condition, okay? Physically, it helps diabetes, ear infections, hearing imbalance, heart health, malaise, multiple sclerosis, myalgic encephalitis, obesity, pain or discomfort, spinal health, tinnitus, weight loss. Emotionally and spiritually, it focuses the mind, aids meditation, and relieves negativity. I'm telling you, it's the most powerful. Well, I don't know. Some probably would beg to differ, but I feel like it is. If it can be anything you want it to be, that's all powerful, right? Anyways, moving on to hematite, page 96. Occurs as masses, botryoidal forms, rosettes, layered plates, and tabular and rhombohedral crystals. Maybe metallic, gray or silver, black or brick, red or brown. Okay. Astrologically associated with Aries and Aquarius. Great for the base chakra. Healing qualities includes bring strength, love, courage, and personal magnetism. Good for mental processes, thoughts, memory, dexterity, and working with numbers or maths. Good for the spleen, blood, and vertebrae. It advises you to place one piece at the top and one piece at the base of the spine. It helps anemia, backache, broken bones, and fractures, blood clots, air and travel sickness, jet lag, insomnia, cramps, and myalgic encephalomyelitis. Once again, that's twice, right? Somebody may be suffering from that. Maybe somebody you know. I don't know. But I pray you share this with them. Okay? Him or her. Whoever. All of them. If it is a group of people. But anyway, sorry about that. But there you go. Wow, guys, just wow. That is what I have, and I'm telling you, that's where we're gonna leave it, because baby, that don't wear me out a little bit, you know, in a good way though. It's a whole lot of. I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies below. You never know who this may help grow, and especially and including yourself. I pray. If whether or not really someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I truly thank you and appreciate you and love you dearly for doing so. I love you anyway, but you know what I'm saying. And you have no idea how much this helps the channel grow, how much it helps to get the word out, you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to join me for another episode, you can check the link in the description box below. I will see you there. If not, please take care. If this is not what you're looking for or you want more, you can check any of the playlists on my channel. I surely will see you there and appreciate you for doing so. Until the next one, y'all, please be easy. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Deuces.